Glad to have you with us from Tampa. Raymond James Stadium as a couple of teams get set to square off in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the SEC, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Palmiga and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Baylor's offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry up. From the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Alabama's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's caught. It's Penny. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. He'll take a shot. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Offense in a split backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got room on the return. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Rides to back and leaves it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Good completion on the out. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big... And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run it. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Looking for a crease. It's Harbor. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Owen. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down. On the move at the 30. It's a seam walk. Touchdown, Alabama! Once he got some room
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Bears will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Secures it at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes that Alabama offense. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Owen. Unleashes one. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Toss to the outside. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Penny. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The give from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Bears want to move quickly. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. On the run, it's Harbor. Gets it past the marker. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might as well give it to him again. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
trying to get the corner. Alabama will get the first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many...
He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The sure hands, it's Harvard. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Offense at an empty set. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Well, no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Working that wide receiver screen. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. The Bears will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Turning it on. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Bears are on the move.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Quickly out to the tight end. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. so after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Coming out with it, it's Slater. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got his man quickly. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Owen. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Tide with the 1st and 10. He's going to take off. Did the work himself. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he's going to bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Open space in the 25. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, the running back has it.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Price. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bears will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides fights to avoid the hit. Alabama pushing the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Owen. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch on the left.
First down, Alabama.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half. This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites. You're going to look out there and be like, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him. But I got to take what the defense gives me, and the double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
On the set.
He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in. It's Price. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. Hard running there. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Bears line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it.
There he goes. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Finds his tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. It's Owen. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He's in open space downfield. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Offense with jumbo personnel. Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown Tide.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Gives it on the option. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. The Bears are in the hurry-up. The give on the option. Runs through a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. You just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. He's got the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
With the catch, it's Price. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. keep firing. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run the toss. Find some fresh air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We'll see if this dude can keep it rolling. You know, 3 Alabama running backs have won the Doak Walker for the best running back in the country. Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Trent Richardson. Throw in Mark Ingram, who won a Heisman. He might be able to add his name to that illustrious list.
And we could still throw people in there too. Sean Alexander, we can go back even further. Alabama's always had great running backs. And when your name gets mentioned with those guys, you talk about puffing out your chest and knowing that you've had a day or a season or a career when you get mentioned with those kind of cats.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure?
Oh, he's got some space. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Snagged out of the air. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Here's the handoff. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Quickly complete. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Nice pitch and catch between the quarterback and fullback. When the defense gives up one to the fullback, it's like somebody stepped on their face with a hobnail boot and broke their nose.
Yeah, and you think fullback, you think block, you think go meet him at the point of attack and hit him, and then all of a sudden he slips by you, a little deception, nice little play action to give him the throw and give him the first down.
That's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Bears want to crank the tempo.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, this They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game, so maybe they can find...
He's got it inside the 15. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, you saw it on that play.
Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. Here comes that Alabama offense. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Finds his man. It's Price. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The short hand is Price. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receive.
Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Owen. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's Price. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards, and getting...
Turning it on! And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw it. Takes an easy one to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Bears in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. Fires deep toward the end zone. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, looking to pass. Rushes on him. And he never had a chance to pick up the 1st down. Knocked out of bounds, and they'll give up the ball. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew